Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Elite pitcher who plays for the Indiana Pacers is unhappy and the Lakers could sign him soon. Buddy Hield on the road for the Lakers. Long rumored to be unhappy with his place in Indiana, one sharpshooting aficionado hasn't seen contract talks go to his liking, which could prompt his trade away from the franchise. Circulating trade talks for a number of seasons now, Pacers guard Buddy Hield may finally want out after not receiving the contract he desired from the front office. One of the league's best three-point marksmen since coming into the league in 2016, Hield ranks as his draft class's overall best scorer in all-time points and should have plenty of interest from the league in the near future. Hield is in the last year of his contract for the 2023-24 season at $19.2 million and is slated to be one of the top free agents next summer. Hield is the NBA leader in three-pointers made over the last 5 seasons with 1,381. Golden State's Stephen Curry, 1,261, and Portland's Damian Lillard, 1,118, rank second and third, respectively, behind Hield's three-pointers made in the past 5 years. Multiple teams are expected to express interest in a possible trade for Hield, and those conversations are expected to continue as NBA training camps open up over the next 2 weeks. Even if LA's pursuit of the former Oklahoma Sooner has toned down in recent years, Hield's expiring contract and various young prospects on the Laker roster could entice the Pacers into finally trading him to the team after years of speculation. An obvious fit due to LeBron James' patented drive and kick game, Hield would certainly be a terrific fit behind the league's all-time leading scorer at the three-point line. We'll see how the situation develops, but the fit would be obvious and seamless as LA pursues championship number 18. NBA rumors, how the Lakers can trade for Buddy Hield. One player who has been tied to the Los Angeles Lakers several times in the NBA rumors mill is sharpshooting guard Buddy Hield. Hield originally was almost traded to the Lakers before the team made the Russell Westbrook trade. Then, all fans heard for an entire year was about the possibility of LA trading Westbrook and draft picks for Hield and Miles Turner. That speculation has died since Los Angeles traded Westbrook and rebuilt the roster in his absence. It has been too quiet for too long, though, as the possibility of a Hield trade is now on the table. According to Shams Charania of The Athletic, Hield and the Indiana Pacers are working on a potential trade for the two-guard after contract extension talks stalled between the two parties. Of course, because of prior connections, the Lakers became a possible destination for Hield. NBA rumors, how the Lakers could trade for Buddy Hield. Since the Lakers just re-signed most of the team's roster in the offseason, the only feasible way to trade for Hield would be to wait until December 15th. At that point, many of the players that the Lakers signed in the summer can be traded. If the situation with Hield and the Pacers manage to drag out for that long, then the most likely trade package would involve D'Angelo Russell. Los Angeles all but confirmed that D'Lo would be traded with the contract that he signed, and his salary is almost identical to Hield's salary. Indiana doesn't really need another point guard with Tyrese Halliburton on the roster, so the Pacers would likely try to work in a third team to get some kind of wing depth in return. Depending on how the 2023-24 season goes, a potential deal could look something like the following. Lakers wins, Buddy Hield. Pacers get Doug McDermott, future according to via Lakers and future second via Spurs. Spurs get D'Angelo Russell. Again, this specific trade would depend on how the season is going. If San Antonio is trying to make a push for the play-in or playoffs, it would make sense to flip McDermott for a playmaker in the backcourt. Indiana would replace Hield's shooting with McDermott and would get second-round picks for half a season of Hield. It does not have to be this exact package, but the framework of the deal would be something along these lines. All that being said, this is assuming that the Hield situation in Indiana even drags on for that long. If the two sides are already working on a trade, then there is a good chance that it won't drag out to mid-December or longer. Does a Buddy Hield trade make sense for the Lakers? Let's say that Hield does last half a season in Indiana before being traded. The question then becomes if this trade is worth it for the purple and gold. There definitely are compelling reasons to trade Russell. While he is undeniably talented offensively, he does too many things in the course of a basketball game that do not equate to winning. Lakers fans saw this in the playoffs, whether it be his lack of effort in transition, his bad isolation defending, or his tendency to heat check himself and kill any momentum the Lakers had. It would benefit the team to flip Russell for someone who fits better in a playoff environment. Hield, while he is a better catch-and-shoot option, is not that guy. A lot of the same problems that Russell has Hield also has. It would be a lateral move for the purple and gold. Unless Russell is becoming some kind of distraction off the court, it wouldn't move the needle much for LA to do this. The team would be better off exploring other alternatives. Lakers will only be able to negotiate for Buddy Hield in December. Salary matching and hard cap. The first is rules regarding matching salaries in trades for teams above the salary cap. The Lakers are over the cap but under the first apron, meaning they can only receive up to 125% of their outgoing salary in a trade. This means that if they send out $10 million in a trade, they could only receive $12.5 million back. With so many new contracts agreed to this offseason, nearly the entire Lakers roster is ineligible to be traded. Taking away LeBron James and Anthony Davis, the Lakers have only $10.1 million in tradable outgoing salary, Jared Vanderbilt, Max Christie and Jalen Hood-Schifino, according to Spotrac. Because of this, they cannot reach Hield's $18.6 million figure until December 15, when the majority of their roster becomes trade eligible. This includes the likes of D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince, Christian Wood, Jackson Hayes, and Cam Reddish. The Lakers are also dealing with a hard cap and sit about $5 million underneath that spending limit. This means that the Lakers cannot afford to take on significant money in any trade as they cannot exceed the hard cap. If Hield remains on the Pacers in December, it's possible the Lakers attempt to seek out a trade. But if Hield is going to be traded before the season, it won't be to the purple and gold. This also doesn't factor in that the reason the Pacers are likely to trade Hield is that they have been unable to come to an agreement on a contract extension. So whatever team does trade for Hield will likely be doing so with the intention of extending him, which just isn't the Lakers at this point in time.